guys, welcome to your daily tea, your energetic temperature check for the day, taking a look at what's brewing beneath the surface, what's shifting in the collective, and what energy might help you move through your day just a little more consciously. Let's see what's brewing. If you'd like to join in on this collective, just go ahead and take a deep breath. Just connecting with this collective. Overall energy, we've got happiness. Oh, there comes Crystal. All right, sit right there. And it looks like there's this head that is connected by these roots. So your happiness is grown from what's been planted, what ideas, beliefs, subconscious programs even. Some of you may be planting new ideas, could be working with affirmations or meditation. Some of you guys could be learning how to connect deeper, like with nature. Let's look at what's shifting. Oh. I'm really loving these cards so far, you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of these decks that I'm using. I'm going to use the same decks that I used yesterday because I just really like them. We got Daydream. What's shifting is the Daydream. And let's look at the challenge real quick before we get into that. It's a challenge. Thank you. Okay. What's shifting is what you are putting your focus on. What you could be shifting. Look at what's in the subconscious, move on. You could be shifting. Yeah, just keep getting like where you're putting your focus. What you've been trying to manifest perhaps could be shifting. What you're paying attention to. A lot of times we will daydream like in the negative, like the worst case scenarios, the what if this happens, the worries, the fears. But I feel like collectively, especially those that are in here, tapping in here, we've been learning how to, instead of daydream in that downward spiral, the negative, we are learning how to daydream in the positive, right? And so instead of the worst case scenarios, it's more like, well, what if this could happen, right? Opening to that potential, to that possibility is what gives it the roots, is what gives it the legs so that it can begin to come into being. I'm going to give an example. The other day, I received something from the DMV, and I in my old version of me, I would have right away thought it was something bad, right? A ticket, or what did I do wrong, or now this version of me, it is kind of funny how this worked out. I expected for it, I was hoping for it to be the title to my car, because I just got my child support paid off that I had owed for my middle daughter. And I owed some back support, and it finally got paid off. Anyway, it was not that. It wasn't even actually from the DMV. It was like some kind of like, it was nothing. It was junk mail, right? But yesterday, on what I got in the mail, 2 letters. The first one's from the government or whatever, and they say, in order to get the lien removed from your title, to get your clean title, you're gonna have to give us a call. And then I opened the second one, and my lien was right there, or not my lien, my titles were right there. So it was almost like I bypassed having to go and make that call or go down to the DMV like the first letter had said I was supposed to have to do. And somebody just sent me my titles without me having to pay for them or go and request them. Hopefully this is making sense. The point is, and maybe it was intuition, maybe I just had a feeling it was coming, but the point is, I put out that positive energy. Maybe I'll get the titles. Maybe my titles will just show up, and then not even 2 days later they show up. So please allow yourself, if you're not already practicing this, I would definitely put this into rotation. Just allow yourself to daydream in the positive. What if this could happen? What if this happened? And see it. See what happens, and let me know. Let me know. The challenge here is opening to this receptive energy. The feminine energy, the divine feminine, is receptive. It's open, it's curious, it's aware. It's not forceful, it's not pushing, it's not demanding. It's simply curious. What if, right? What if this were to happen is my favorite, okay? Let's see, and then we got move on, and it looks like there's somebody like in this tidal wave, surfing the wave. You could be surfing your emotions. Waves are water, indicates emotional, the emotional body. So you could be moving through some emotion right now. But this is saying to let go of a chapter and to move forward into what makes you happy. What is your happiness rooted in? Okay. I'm just gonna move this candle because she is on the table and I don't want her to accidentally knock it over somehow. All right, let's see what else. Any other messages for this collective? These 2 cards came out yesterday as well. So we got the 8 of Pentacles, the 10, and the 9 of Pentacles. Stop, don't bite my cards. Yeah, this is wish fulfillment. This is about you working on yourself, and then as a result, receiving. These cards did fly out on the floor, however, so it feels like there is something different. It feels like not what you expected. I don't know how to shape this. It feels like, can you make space for even more, is what I'm hearing. The world. The Four of Wands coming together, celebration. Can you make space for even more? The World is success, it's completions, it's the endings and new beginnings. It just feels like moving in a new direction. Yeah, because your mind is moving in a new direction. There's mental clarity, mental ease, ideas flowing that, and yeah, look at the brain, right? There's ideas that are coming in that are bringing new awareness. Let's get some advice. We got the Knight of Wands, and it did fly out on the floor, which to me is a reversal. Be careful, I don't know who needs to hear this, about your sexual energy. If you rush into something, like just with the, I don't know who this is for, it feels very specific, but if you rush into something with just the intention of sex, it might not go your way. That's not for everyone, that's for someone though. Weird. It's about the balance. All right, it's about the balance, the temperance. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We got the Lovers on the bottom here with the Page of Cups. Follow your intuition. Ace of Cups, new love potential. There's options here. There are options here. Yeah, there's that coming together. And the Knight of Cups. Somebody perhaps thinking about making an offer, but they're carrying a lot of weight. Why are you carrying so much? You got the Queen of Wands. She is in her sexual energy. She is passionate. She is full of purpose. Go get it. Go get it. But she's a queen, right? She's not going to be treated she's not going to be treated less than what she should, right? She needs a true king to stand in her corner. Again, that's not for everybody. I feel like that was a random side message, but take it if it resonates. As always, move through your day a little more consciously and intentionally. Love you guys.